Hello, everyone, and welcome to Global Voices. I am your host, Shelene Jackson, and today we will be discussing inclusive leadership and diversity in the Canadian education system. I chose Canada for this topic because of its strong commitment to multiculturalism and inclusive policies, which are deeply embedded in its educational framework. Now, why Canada, you might ask? Canada is renowned for its multicultural society where diversity is celebrated and protected. The country's education system reflects this ethos, aiming to create inclusive environment where students from diverse backgrounds feel valued and protected. Now let's take a look at inclusive leadership practices in Canada. In the Canadian education system, inclusive leadership involves key practices such as culturally responsive teaching, where educators recognize and respect diverse cultural backgrounds, creating inclusive classrooms. Schools also implement robust equity and diversity policies to ensure equal access to educational opportunity. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Global Voices with your host, Shelene Jackson. Now, let's take a look at some advantages. One, they foster a learning environment where all students feel safe and respected, leading to improved academic outcomes and personal development. Two, exposure to diverse cultures and perspectives enhances students' cultural competence, an essential skill in today's globalized world. Now let's take a look at some disadvantages. One, significant resources, including time, money, and training, are required, and not all schools have equal access to these resources, leading to disparities in effectiveness. Two, resistance to change can arise from staff, parents, or students who may not fully understand or support inclusivity and diversity, complicating implementation. Here are some recommendations. To enhance inclusive education practices in Canada, several recommendations can be made. Government should allocate increased funding to ensure all students have the necessary resources to implement effective inclusive practices. Schools should actively engage with their communities through workshops, meetings, and collaborative projects to build support for diversity initiatives. Conclusion. In conclusion, inclusive leadership and diversity in the Canadian education system offers significant benefits, including a more supportive learning environment and enhanced cultural competence among students. However, challenges such as resources allocation and resistance to change must be addressed to fully realize these benefits. By increasing funding, engaging communities, and providing tailored professional development, Canada can continue to lead the way in creating inclusive and diverse educational setting. Thanks for watching.